Hello everyone, this is Darrell20, and welcome to episode 105 of Darrell20's Let's Play series, where today we're going to play more with trains. Today I want to play with automation with trains. So I want to look at schedules, which I should be able to make one of now. Yes, hooray, I did prepare. And having conductors and all kinds of fun stuff. So that's the plan for today. Yeah, I need another one of these, actually. Just because, you'll see why. And other than that, I mean, just checking out what we can do automation-wise with these things, because they're pretty cool. I'm just saying. Alright, so let's get started looking at how train schedules work, and figuring it out from there. You know what I want to do? I want to pop down to here. I would like to borrow a cow. Thank you. I just want a cow handy. So let's take a look at schedules. So if we look at the pondering for a schedule, we'll find that schedules allow trains to be controlled by other drivers, right? So you basically put a driver in the train seat, and then you use the schedule to tell him what to do. Once programmed, the schedule can be handed off to a train driver. I think you can also pipe schedules onto a train station if you want to automate that, by the way. Any mob or blaze burner sitting in front of train controls is an eligible conductor. Cool. Creatures on a lead can be given their seat more conveniently. You might notice I have a couple mob imprisonment tools with some passive mobs in my inventory. Picked up a few parrots while I was out there in the world. Schedules can be retrieved from drivers at any moment. So let's set this up. Let's do this. Let's get some more track. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this train. I'm probably going to actually move this. If I move the station, I can do that, right? I think so. Can I put you more like here-ish? Let's put you there-ish. And then I'm going to drive this guy up to that station. Holding space, remember? That's cool. That's cool. And then what I can do is move my stairs, because now obviously they're in a different place. So you can have as many trains together as you want, I think. I mean, I'm sure there's some kind of limit, but it's more than two, I can tell you that much. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a separate track, and then I'm going to use that wrench mechanic that we saw last episode to move the trains from one track to another. For now, I'm just going to set up a quick and dirty, basic, simple track, and then play with schedules a little bit, see how it works, and then I'm going to start working on something cool, the cake thing that I wanted. So I'm just going to create like a simple loop track, probably like this. So like I'll start here-ish. And again, this is just for me to kind of learn schedules, right? And show you guys how they kind of look and work. Doesn't have to be anything too perfect. Though I probably should have had some rough idea of what I was doing, but I think I can do this in a cleverish way. How's this look? Pretty cool. That might be a little too much. So let's do... I like that little bong sound. That was cool. That looks good, right? Not bad. That looks pretty good. So then in theory, I should be able to move the train from one location to another. So let's do that. I'm going to set up a couple train stations here. And let's call this station 1, and you're going to go that direction. And I should be able to pick you up and place you here-ish. Whoa, that is cool. That is cool, right? And then over here can be station 2. Going, well, let's make you go like down here, actually. Is that cool? And then we want to name you Station 2. And Station 1. Cool. Alright, and you are rotated for some reason. Why would that be? How did that happen, and how do I fix that? Does that have something to do with, like, which side I clicked on? That's actually an exceptionally good question. Oh, that's interesting. So when you're here, I wonder if there's something to, like, the sidedness of things? That's slightly irritating that it does that. There's gotta be a way to rotate it, right? Oh, see, now you're on the wrong side. What if I put you like this? I'm coming up with something here. Let me play with this a little bit. There's got to be like a rhyme or a reason to it, right? Let's face you this way and then do this. Yeah, I'll be right back. I don't have an explanation of how, but I eventually got it rotated, so that's cool. And space to approach. Nice. Okay, cool. So that works for me, right? And then I'm going to move these bits. Okay. And then let's head to the next station. Does that sound cool? I held space, but maybe I was going too fast? That's possible. Is that a good spot for this station? I don't really like that spot for this station. So what I'm going to do is break this guy. And then put him a little further up. Because I like him being on the straightaway for the station, right? Station 2. And then let's have this and this. Hold space. Perfect. Okay. That seems cool. And then I'll put these guys like that. Okay. So now let's program this to be automated. Does that sound cool? There we go. Approaching station and stops. I do love how it automatically stops as you approach the station. That is just super cool. I moved it a little bit by mistake. Holding space. I wasn't completely done with the controlling thing. Alright, now let's try a train schedule. Cool? Alright, so let's start with a train schedule, and I'm just figuring this out as it goes, right? Loop forever, schedule starts over when completed. Okay, that makes sense. Reset progress, skip current stop. So let's add a stop, travel to station. Oh, look at that, cool. Station 1 and Station 2 are listed there. All right. So, so let's say we're starting at Station 1, right? So let's do Station 2, right? Wait, I don't know, 15 seconds? Well, look at that. You can do in ticks and minutes and seconds. Scheduled delay, time of day, fluid cargo condition, item cargo condition, redstone link, player seated, cargo inactivity, chunk unloaded, station powered. Scroll to select, there's more. That's crazy. There's a lot of stuff you can do here. Look at this. Scroll to modify. So like, let's wait 15 seconds. Right? And then you can do another condition too, or an alternate condition. Okay, that's cool. Sweet. And then let's travel to station 1. Cool. And there we'll wait 15 seconds. Okay, that sounds cool. Okay, easy enough. Look at that. Move up, move down, duplicate. This is a bananas level good AI. Or UI. Can we just agree with that? Alright, so I'm going to put my parrot down. I'm going to lead him to the seat. Boing! Hello, Mr. Parrot. You are now in charge of this train, just in case you had any questions. Let's go ahead and give you a train schedule, which gives you a little conductor's hat. And you can see he starts. Oh, that's cool. And then he's going to go up to train station number 2. The doors are going to open. We're going to chill for like 10 or 15 seconds. Right? 15 seconds exactly. Should be the exact chilling time. And then Mr. Conductor, we're ready to depart, sir. Ah, there he goes. He's driving the train with his little conductor hat. How cool is that? That was surprisingly easy. That is really stinking cool. No, no, no. Busy. No thank you. And then he should be off again, right? In a few seconds. There he goes. Goodbye, little birdie. Man, that is a thing. Alright, so in theory, I can remove current schedule with an empty hand. Oh, hello. Sweet. Okay, neat. So that's cool. So let me now if I wanna remove you, do I empty hand you? Well, let's carry on. I don't think I want to be doing that. What did I do? Oh, yeah. Well, that's fair. Let me pick you back up with our handy-dandy mob imprisonment tool. Okay. So now, let's look at automating stuff with this. Does that sound cool? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disassemble this train, and I'm going to put some storage in here, and that could be neat, I think. So let's go with item vaults. That sound cool? Item vaults can store items. Seems pretty straightforward to me. Though I don't believe you cannot interact with them manually. Right, so there's no way to automatically do stuff. But you can insert and extract using, you know, some pretty standard processes. Cool. That should work. So we could do that, or we could just do like a chest. But let's do the item vault just to try them, right? So we do have some iron plates, so that's cool. So let's do like do we have some barrels? Give me like 10 of them. But I'm just gonna go with 4 for now. Sweet, that's cool. That's nifty. Now my understanding is I should be able to use those item arm dude things to interact with stuff. Now this is going to be a little bit temporary because I'm still just in the learning how stuff works mode, but the plan is to kind of figure this out. So let's see. Where's that arm thingy that moves and gets stuff? I'm just looking for it. I forget the name of it, but I know what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's it. Portable storage interface. Sweet. That shouldn't be too bad. Are we really that low on andesite casings? Not for long, we're not. So in theory, I should be able to, and let's make sure that you're offhanded like that, okay? And you would extend okay. Oh, I didn't realize you were doing that. Though, yes, I do want you to be sticky. Let's offhand you again. Now, is that cool? I guess so, yeah, look. Neat. Okay. Sweet. So let's say we want to insert on this side. Okay. And we will extract on the other side. Does that sound cool? Okay. So remember, we can interact with however we want, but I'll just use laser IO for, you know, simplicity's sake. So we'll throw down a laser dude here. So you're going to insert into the inventory here, right? So we'll have an insert, and on the down can be an extract. And I'll just throw some bricks in there because that'll refill my inventory anyway. And then we can modify our train schedule such that you can... I wonder what happens when you have multiple conditions. Continue if after, scheduled delay 15 seconds. Alternative condition. Item cargo condition, cargo inactivity for 5 seconds. I like that, actually. Right click to remove. Cargo idle for 5 seconds. So we'll show up, we'll keep loading up, but then if there's no activity in cargo for 5 seconds, then we move on. Cool? And we'll do the same here, right? Cargo activity or cargo inactivity for 5 seconds. I like that. Okay. That seems cool. And then let's go to the other station then. Oh, right, we need to reform our train. Ha! Sweet. It's working, actually. That's cool. Goodbye, train station. I just want to line up with the other one. There we go. And now we can come over here, right? And we should probably... Well, in theory, we don't have to disassemble it, right? So that right there is about where we're going to want this guy to go. Yep, that works. Okay. And then we'll throw a chest under you. And then you can be the extract. And you can be an insert. Haha, haha, it's working. Look at it work. Look at how cool it is. I like it. I do. I think it's cool. All right. Now, let's get another conductor. Okay. And get you all set up. Now, do I have another? Oh, that's right. I had leads, and then I killed the things, and then I put them away because I thought, yes. Well, that makes sense. So you two can go away. I want to try a cow conductor. And you get the schedule. Ding! Go, cow, go! So then we're going to load up on our cargo. It's going to keep sitting here. And then as soon as 5 seconds go by with 0 cargo changes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it moves on. And then it's going to unload my cargo on the other side. That is pretty cool. And if there's no cargo to transfer, that's okay. It just waits 5 seconds, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Good job, Mr. Cow. And then there's nothing over here to move, so he's going to wait 5 seconds, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's just going to keep on looping. This is kind of cool. Alright, one more thing I added here is after we go to Station 1, I added a Station Powered conditional. So I think what that means is the train will only leave, number 1, 5 seconds after it's finished transferring items, which it is. And number 2, if the station is receiving a redstone signal. You can also use the wireless redstone links from Create, these guys, if you want. But notice how the train's not leaving, but as soon as I get a redstone signal, away it goes. Cool. So now I have a way to stop the train when I want via redstone, which is awesome, right? Now, I didn't put a redstone control over here, so this lever does nothing. I was kind of playing around a little bit, but the way the system's configured right now is basically this is kind of like our home station, and he'll route around and go everywhere he's supposed to go and keep running as long as there's a redstone signal here. And if I turn this redstone off, he'll continue going around the track, but stop when he gets here and stay here until the redstone's back on. Cool? So watch, if I turn the redstone off now, he'll eventually work his way back here. I'm really liking the train stuff. Like, they are so cool. Also, cows wearing conductor hats are just where it's at. Sorry. Like, there's just nothing I can say about that. Like, it's so cool. So here's what I think I want to do. I would like to set up a system whereby this train visits a couple places and it collects a couple resources. And as mentioned, I would like to create the cake. What's it called? Blaze cakes, right? So in order to get blaze cakes, we're going to need some lava, and we're also going to need some cinder flour, which is just netherrack. We're going to need some sugar and some eggs. Okay? So we should set up, and I'm gonna set up like a whole thing for this. I'm gonna set up a dedicated sugarcane farm. I'm gonna set up a dedicated chicken coop. I'm gonna set up a netherrack farm in the nether. And yes, trains can go into the nether. We'll see that shortly. And I'm gonna stop at our existing lava depot to get that going. Does that sound cool? All right, I like it. I like the sound of it. So what I'm thinking is, like, I'll probably clear out some of this terrain a little bit, make a little farm for some. So like this will be the first stop along the way. Like I want him to kind of come along here, and instead of turning, I want him to like basically stop here for a minute, pick up some sugarcane. Maybe I'll have the sugarcane farm on this side. We'll see. And then I'll have him continue along the way, and maybe pick up at a chicken coop. And then I want to have a nether portal in the end where he pops to the nether portal, and then on the other side we'll handle the collection of netherrack and lava. And then I want him to come back and drop off the raw materials back, you know, over here-ish. And then once he drops off the raw materials, we'll have a little create system set up to process them all into blaze cakes. Does that sound cool? I hope so, because that's kind of what we're going to be doing for the next couple episodes. All right, so I think my first task will be getting a simple sugarcane farm up and running. That's the plan, at least. We'll see how it goes. My plan is this, right? I would like to probably... Is this a good spot for it, or should I move a little? It's fine. It's fine. I just kind of winged it. But I've got some snad down. We'll put some sugarcane down in a sec. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use water wheels and sequence gear shifts and mechanical pistons and all that good stuff to set up a little moving platform, kind of like we did for our seaweed farm down there, right? Our kelp farm. But basically the same as that, but for sugarcane. We don't need a ton of sugarcane. We just need to, you know, a little bit to convert it into sugar, and that should be fine. Should I convert it to sugar here, or should I convert it to sugar on the other side? Maybe I could convert it to sugar here, right? Because what I could do is, like, I could do it with this, right? All we would need is literally just one mechanical crafter. That could be cool. Crushing wheels also double your sugar with a 10% chance of bonus, so that's kind of awesome too. But crushing wheels have a pretty big kinetic stress impact, where these guys don't so much. And I was going to go with a couple simple water wheels, so let me think about it. Alright, I'm just quickly making a couple crushing wheels, because I said to go that route. We'll see if we have enough rotational force for them. I think if I'm not spinning it too fast, it should be fine with a couple water wheels, right? Alright, let's see if we can quick and dirty get this going. Sound cool. Alright, so first things first, we're going to want a couple water wheels, and I'm thinking they would go here-ish. It might be a little bit too close. Maybe here-ish. Is that cool? And they can go down into there. And I'm always bad about setting up water wheels. You guys know this. Everyone knows this. But we'll see if we can do it without too much of a mess. Yeah, I definitely need like that. That's not too shabby. Works for me, 192 stress units. Now, couldn't I also do this? 256 stress units. Yeah, buddy. And then, like I said, if you wanted to, you could also like get a little bit fancier with like some soul sand behind to try and like push with a bubble thing up there, but not super necessary. Then what we're going to want is effectively a sticky piston, which is going to live probably here. Okay. Now, technically, I could line you up with this guy, and that could be a little bit cooler. Yeah, that should be fine. And then your stickiness will be such that you have this, and then a couple mechanical harvesters. Let's put them like this, and then a chest on top. Okay. And then you guys are just going to be pushed forward with a sequenced gear shift. And a couple of these guys. Okay, and the sequenced gear shift will be piston, I'm going to call it 10 meters. Let's see, what does that seem like? Because I know that's 8, so 10 might be about right. Let's see what 10 looks like. And remember, sometimes you might need to reverse it, but we'll double speed forward, wait, delay of 5 ticks, and then double speed backward. See how that works out. And that'll happen on a redstone signal. And don't forget, we're also going to need some piston extension poles, roughly 10. Okay. So now a button press should do what I want to do. Hey, look at that, it goes. Nice. That's cool. And then he stops there, and he goes backward. Nice. Alright, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Right? That works. Okay. I might want that to go another block or two, because what I'm going to want is I'm going to want the create, whatchamacallit thingy again, that I made like 5 seconds ago and I already forgot the name of. But one of these, is that how I'm going to want to transfer this stuff? That should be cool. That should be cool. Because what I'm going to probably want, let's have you on this side. Okay, so you go here. Okay. Didn't I change you to 12? Or did I not save you when I changed you to 12? No, you definitely got changed to 12. Oh, you know what? I didn't put more piston holes on there. There's your problem. Let's have you wait for 1 full second for a second. Because I want to measure this out appropriately. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to eject that stuff into some kind of thing. What if we put our... I probably don't actually want this. What if we put our crushing wheels like so? Okay. Let's get this set up, and we're going to want a funnel. No, not a tunnel. We're going to want a chute. Okay. And then we're going to want one of these guys. My goodness. There we go. It's like, what is the range on this thing? There to there with, what I'm thinking I might want is a drawer so that I can void upgrade this. Does that sound cool? And let's stage that drawer for a sec. Yes, I have tons of sugar already. I know. The purpose of this is I'm having fun doing a create build. And that's legitimately all there is to it. Linking tool, config tool. Let's make sure you're locked. Good. Let's make sure that you have a void upgrade. Good. So that you void excess. Okay. And then let's get an andesite funnel on you. Perfect. And then you guys just need... Let's do this. Let's do this. And let's do this, right? Gearboxes. What I could probably do is a couple vertical gear shifts. Like that. Actually, this should be a normal gearbox. Cool. That could do. And then let's have you be a normal gearbox as well. Which probably just reversed this, so let's do that. If I'm not mistaken. Hey, cool. Alright, so you are going the wrong direction. So not super cool. Oh, you're not a vertical gearbox. Yeah, that's part of the problem. You should be a vertical gearbox. Well, you know what? I want this to be reversed anyway. So what if we did this? That should get you guys turning the right way. Oh, right, you're also not. Yeah, let's have you be... Sorry, I meant for this to be here. Perfect. That's what's up. Now what I want to do is I'm going to remove this guy. Goodbye, you. And let's make it so that this thing gets fed... Do you think... Chutes can do down, right? If there's an inventory above them, they'll pull out of it, right? So if I do this, that should work. Yes? Let's test this real quick. Do you think that would work? Is it possible that this would work? It might need to be forward one more, but that's 100% doable. Yeah, one more forward. So we'll just make it 13 and 13. Okay. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to want this guy to be configured. Always place when stopped. Place only in starting position. So I don't want you to turn back into blocks when you reach the end. I want you to stay an entity. Do your connection. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh no, that works. That's cool. That should work. You ready? Let's test this out. Okay. Now, we push the button. All those should be going into the chest. And then that guy should be pulling out because of the chute. And then the chute should get everything and grind it all up into sugar. Huh? How cool is that? I like it a lot, is what I'm gonna say. 35 sugar, hello. Hello, sugar. Now, I don't know if it being tall is going to be a problem here, though what we could, in theory, do is make 2 more harvesters. But it's pretty much wrapping up point for the episode, because I know we're running long, because this segment was super fun, and therefore I probably ran out of time. But what we're going to do is this. We're going to come back next episode, we're going to deal with the chickens for the eggs, and then we're going to set up a portal to the nether and send our train through it. That'll be cool. And then we'll have more fun. For now, though, Darwell20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. What we'll find here is that now we're capable of handling, you know, sugarcane that's 3 tall. So that in case it does grow that much, it'll, you know, handle it all instead of spilling it on the ground, right? So yeah, wrapping up point, Darwell20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. You know what to do. Take it easy.